Hey everybody, it's Soaping Sunday, and today we are going to be making little goat soaps. I went shopping. Look at all these goat molds. That means we get to make lots of goats, and I'm really excited about it. I originally started with this little goat mold, making these 3 goats, but now we have these new molds that I'm gonna try for the first time. Look at it. It's a little jumping baby goat. The baby goat is like leaping through the air. And then there's this giant goat head. Too cute. I can't wait to try this out and see how they look. They're actually bigger than I expected them to be, so I don't know if they're actually gonna fit into my acrylic mold like I'm hoping that they will. Let's take a quick measure. Okay, so the goat head is too big, but I think I'm gonna try making one of them anyways, because I can see if maybe it still looks okay if we don't include maybe an ear. We'll try it out, you never know. I hate to not use this cute mold. It's worth a try. This little jumping goat, let's see if it fits. I feel like if I angle it, it might just fit, like squeak it in there. We're gonna try it. Hopefully we can make it work, otherwise I'll be ordering more of these little goats because I know these fit. Now my plan is to decorate those to look like my baby goats and use the white soap that we made last week and cut pieces out of here to make little white spots on the goats and little poles and moon spots to make it look even more so like Fancy Nancy and Amelia Bedelia, my little goats. But before I do that, I want to test out this soap because this is a new recipe in order to get it to be this white. And I want to make sure before I add it to my soap that I can wash with this. It's only been a week. It's not fully cured, but I can still get an idea as to if this is going to be nice. Ooh, it smells like coconuts. I did make this with coconut oil, shea butter, and some castor oil, and so it was able to come out a creamy white color. Let's see if it actually lathers like soap similar to the recipe I use. Now this does not have goat's milk or olive oil in it, so I don't expect it to be as nice and moisturizing as my original recipe. But this is going to be a very small component to my little goats for design purposes, but it's soap. We've got a nice creamy soft lather. It's not nice big bubbles like I get with my goat milk soap, but it still feels really nice. So this works. You do get bubbles when you add the water in. It feels even better. I love successes. It's so nice when an experiment comes out good. I've been continuing to use my surprise goat soap. And I'm so excited that after a week of having it in my kitchen, I can still see the goat. That it's a thick enough goat in here that I can use it for multiple uses and still see the cute goat. It makes me smile when I walk in my kitchen and I go to wash my hands. What does mommy tell you when it's time to eat dinner and you go to wash your hands with the goat soap?
Rub the goat.
Rub the goat. And do you laugh?
Yeah.
Do you like the goat soap?
Yeah.
Do you like petting the goat?
Yeah.
So the goat soap is a hit. Calliope loves it too. Right, Calliope?
Right.
Okay, I am going to whip up a batch of goat's milk soap and we're gonna color it. We're gonna design some goats and cut out some white poles and moon spots with this new soap. Hopefully it cuts out okay. And then we'll let it cure overnight and see what we got tomorrow. Let's get to it. Hours later, we have goats. So it took about an hour and a half to make the actual soap batter because I did a large batch, and about an hour and a half for designing all these individual goat details. And with the extra batter, I made some sunflowers and some feathers and more butterflies, moths, and dragonflies, and mix some different colors, some indigo, some charcoal, some cocoa, some tan colors. So we'll see what we get tomorrow. I'm excited to see how it comes out. I'm really hopeful that the little chunks of white soap that I placed in for moon spots and a pole, I really hope those stay in place and you can actually see the white, and that they don't float up and get brown or black underneath and cover up the white. But we'll have to wait and see tomorrow. Well, it's 1:30 in the morning, so we'll have to wait and see in a few hours when we unmold this afternoon. See you then. And I'm back. It is the afternoon, and I am hoping it's enough time for these to cure so that we can unmold them and take a peek, see how they came out. I always try to put my extra soap batter into a extra mold just so I can use it as a test to make sure that I can unmold it. And I can, so I feel more comfortable going forward. So whatever I have left over, I just make an extra bar of it. And it's nice to just have the extras around the house for hand washing, body soap. Sometimes they come out kind of cool. Which we did black feathers for the first time. Let's see how this comes out. Since I had extra activated charcoal soap batter. Oh wow, those are cool. That came out really neat. Very cool. And then we did some indigo butterflies, which usually this mold comes out okay. It's the other mold I tend to have issues with cracking. Yes, look how pretty. I love the details. Yes, this one with the dragonflies, this one likes to crack. Now, I'm going to put this one directly on here so that it's on a flat surface, and then I'll show you what it looks like. That unmolded perfectly. I'm saving the goats for last because I'm nervous. I really, really want them to come out nice, but let's check on the sunflowers. Oh, I love the sunflowers. I'm getting better about keeping the cocoa powder in the center without it bleeding so much. The trick is I have to put the soap batter around it first and then like slowly edge it in, Because if I just put it directly on top, it just bloop, makes the cocoa powder soap batter just spread out, and then it really bleeds onto the outer part of the sunflower. So we got a bunch of pretty sunflowers, which is exciting. Okay, no more stalling. Here we go. Let's start with a little Calvin James, a little tan goat that's leaping for joy. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's really cute. I love it. And I think once I cut the edges and just clean it up a bit, it's gonna look so cute. I'm a little worried about the thickness. This is really thin. I hope that when you wash your hands with the soap that it actually evenly shows the full goat. I think the next time I make it, I'm gonna really like mound up the soap batter on top just to give it a thicker layer. Let's see if I did that with the second leaping goat. This might just be a thinner mold. Yeah, this one's thin too. So I know for next time I'll make them thicker. Okay, and then I also made the same mold but with a little black and brown goat. Now I'm not sure if this is one with moon spots or not. If it has moon spots on it, which is the little white spots on its back, then that would be Amelia Bedelia. If it doesn't have those white spots on its back, then it's Fancy Nancy. So let's see, but both girls have a white pole, which is the white mark on their forehead. Let's see, I see a white pole. And moon spots, this is Miss Amelia Bedelia. Oh my goodness, it's really cute. So the good news is the white is coming through. It's not perfect. It definitely, there's white. I'm happy there's white. I think next time I might add a little isopropyl alcohol spray to see if I can get the embed to adhere better to the new soap batter, because it looks like there's a little bit of separation, but I feel like it's workable. Okay, let's see if this larger goat head mold comes out okay. Oh, cute little goat head. Hopefully we can make it fit into the acrylic mold. And I lost the ear on this one on molding, so this will be the one I try out in the mold without an ear. Maybe that's the way it's gonna fit. The cute little goat. So I'll be cutting the horns off the top too, since my goats don't have horns, so we'll make that a flat-headed goat there. All right, and then let's see, little tan goats in this. I'm gonna do it on a flat surface because I'm worried about these ears and tails. And let's try it on the flat surface and see if that goes better. Oh, it broke. Its little butt cracked. Well, that's too bad. Oh, at least we can salvage the little baby goats in this one. It does make me nervous to unmold these last three. Oh, these are my favorite so far. Oh my goodness, look how cute. Little moon spots and nobody cracked. We even have a tail. Yay! Okay, 2 more to go. And I just cracked it. Well, out of these, I can only salvage 1. This one cracked in multiple places, and this one lost a tail. Eee. I'm gonna save this one to unmold till tomorrow and just see if it unmolds better than how these have been unmolding, and just see for an experiment if it really does need that full 24 hours to cure. But this was a great learning experiment. So I'm going to make the batter thicker on top, more of a mound on top to make it less thin of a soap. And then for the white embeds, I'm going to try spraying them with isopropyl alcohol to try to get them to adhere better to the brown and black batter and hopefully make it a more cohesive look. And I'm going to give myself more time to be able to have 24 hours for unmolding for soaping Sunday. So be sure to check back next week. We're going to be placing some of these into the acrylic mold and embedding them inside of soap. And we'll see how that comes out. Thanks for joining me today. And if you haven't started soaping yet, what are you waiting for? Get your soap on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to farm a wicked awesome farm? Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm.